Alright, hi everybody. I'm doing a stringing tutorial on the Nike Lakota. This is a relatively new head, so there aren't very many like tutorials or anything on it. So I'll probably be like one of the first people to do it. So let's just get right into it. You are going to need your materials, and the materials you need are for one, you can get any of this stuff at like Sports Authority or Dick's Sporting Goods or anything. I am using String King Performance Mesh Type 2S, and I like this mesh because it's just preference. You know, it's soft, it feels nice when you're throwing and shooting with it. Yeah, here's a closer look at it. It's soft, stretches nice. Alright, so yeah, let's just get right into it. In your kit, you'll get 4 strings, and they're all just bunched together like this. And you're gonna take whichever one is the longest out of all of these, and that one will be your top string. Oh, they're all the same length, so you can just pick one of them. Normally it's just whichever one's the longest string. Alright, so right now you're gonna take your mesh and you're gonna pick the side with 9 diamonds. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 diamonds. On this side, there's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So yeah, you want to use the side with 9. And on this mesh, once you do it, you're gonna want to fold the first diamond over like this. See how I'm doing it? And you want to just keep on pressing down until it stays like that, until it's in that fold. Alright, so now we'll get into the first step, which is taking this side. When you're doing this, you want to have your head facing backwards like this. Like, see how I'm doing? I'm going to string like with this side, not with this side. And you're going to take, see how when you fold your mesh to this side, you're going to want to take where the side is folded to the back, you're going to want to take it to the left side of the head and stretch the top. So it's preference. You can either string on the left side or the right side. You can start wherever you want. And so for the string, you want to make sure your string is about as long as your arm. It could be longer. It's just, it doesn't really matter. But you want it to at least be the size of your arm. So when you're doing this, when you're making your knot, you want to go through the hole once. You want to do just a single knot, so it's going to be like this. It's going to go right through like that, through the hole right here that's made, and then you want to go through again, creating a double knot. And then you want to just pull tight, and then try and make it so it looks like a barrel knot. You can see it there. Alright, so once you do that, you're going to want to take your mesh again, and make sure it's still folded like this. Then you want to take it, go right here. You want to go in through the second sidewall hole. The second one, not the first, the second one. The first one, it's really not needed. It doesn't look right. It doesn't look right when you're doing the top string for that side. So yeah. Okay, so when you're doing this, you're gonna want to do. It's called loop starting it. So when you put your string in through here, you want to take it, go through the first diamond of the mesh, and then you want to go back in through the side of your second sidewall hole. So once you're doing that, you're creating a loop start. And then once you do that, you get kind of a what's called a loop start around here, and create a nice lock on like to the mesh, to the side of the plastic of the head. So once you do that, you're gonna take this second mesh, the diamond in the mesh, and you're gonna want to go in through the back of the mesh. Then you want to go up through the front of the first head's hole, top string hole, and then you're gonna create this like little backwards L, and then once you're there, you're gonna go right through back through the mesh, the second hole mesh, and that'll create this here. It'll create an L, like a forwards L now. So now once you get that, you want to go back through the front of the mesh. Back through the front of the mesh, and then up through the back of this first top string hole. And that creates your first top string hole. And you want to make sure this is extremely tight on top, because if it's not tight on top, it's going to create something called lip, and that's where when you're throwing, shooting, passing, anything, the ball is going to get caught on the plastic of the head, and you don't want that. That's not good. So, yeah. Here's a closer look of what it should look like when you get it.